Hi guys, Taylor here, and it's driver test comparison again. So we're going to test Callaway Big Bertha Alpha 815 against the Callaway Great Big Bertha, so the 2015-2016 model, not the one from the 90s that some of you guys might remember. I've already hit half a dozen shots with each, but I'm going to hit another 3 real balls, both 10.5 degree. And I'm going to use the same shaft in both Curra cage, 50 gram stiff flex. So I'm just going to hit 3 more shots with each, give you some feedback as to which one I think looks and feels the best. I've done separate review videos on both of these. I'm going to look on Flight Scope, see who comes out as the winner. And the winner for today is literally the one that hits it the furthest. So we're going to continue first of all with I think it's fair to call it the older model, the Big Bertha Alpha 815. So kind of very different look drivers. You know, this is a very kind of polished finish. The Great Big Bertha is a much more kind of matte, dull, I think I can call it, finish. So last 3 with this one then. And it's good. I mean, I remember testing this last year, and it performed really, really well, like all the drivers do nowadays. You know, they're all made fantastically well, and you're getting very similar kind of launch conditions out of drivers nowadays. Key, as always, when I say is get fitted, but this performs well, performs good. A little off balance, a bit straighter than normal actually, that one. And one final one with this one. I mean, I personally think there's a big difference in these two. I don't know about performance because I've not looked at any numbers as yet. But final one with this one. Goes great. I mean, I'd be happy with the flight and any of those. Look good. So let's switch heads. Take this one off. Shouldn't take me too long. And obviously very, very adjustable in the neck. You can alter club face position, loft to really make sure that these get set up perfectly for you guys. So let's get the Great Big Bertha in there. Exactly the same setup. And like I said, you know, I think from the top they look very, very different. And even though these are both 10.5 head, I think with the Alpha, and it might just be an optical thing with the way that the club's made, it looks like I can see a lot more of the face, even though this is quite contrasting from silver to the darker head. Same shaft, so feels very similar when I'm swinging it. I'll be honest, out of the 2, I love how the Great Big Bertha sounds and feels. I mean, I think even for me, if Great Big Bertha was less than 10 yards shorter, I would probably still go for this just based on looks and feel out of the 2 models. It's a personal preference. Some of you guys, and I'm sure you'll leave comments for me, will tell me that when you've tried the 2, you prefer the Alpha. That's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. Share your opinion with me, obviously. But let's have one final one with this, and then let's look at some numbers. Again, love the flight as well. Okay, so I think in total I've hit kind of 9 drives with each, which is a decent spread. Not all of them right out the middle. That last one there was a little bit low and heely, but still flew great. So let's look at some numbers, see who comes out on top. Okay guys, so we look at the numbers. I mean, very close on performance. Great Big Bertha edged it by 9 yards carry, 10 yards total. So over the distance I'm hitting the ball, not a huge difference. Swung Great Big Bertha quicker. Any reason for that? Not really, it was the same shaft. Only got a little bit more ball speed, so possibly over the kind of shots I hit, didn't hit Great Big Bertha quite as well, but did launch it slightly higher and spun it slightly less, which is why it's going further. But the key for you guys is get set up properly, see what performs best for you. Okay guys, so when we've looked at the numbers there, it was close. I mean, I think for me, just with how great Big Bertha looked and felt, I wanted it to be a massive change in it. I mean, just on performance, great Big Bertha is the winner. For me personally, when I put performance with look and feel, I think that's head and shoulders over the Big Bertha Alpha. Again, I know some of you guys will disagree with that, that's fine. Key for you guys is to try the clubs. I say that all the time. This is my opinion. The numbers aren't opinion. Flight Scope is a very, very accurate launch monitor. It's real conditions for me, so it's cold. You know, it's November in England. It's not hot down here, so the ball's not going to fly as far as it will for some of you guys. But today's winner, the great Big Bertha 1516 driver. Thank you for watching, guys. Appreciate you taking the time. Subscribe, follow me on the social platforms like I know some of you do. Hopefully more of you will after this. Lots more content, hopefully lots of good content coming. Hopefully see some of you guys down here for fittings and lessons. Stay in contact.